The Trimble Method Instant Clarity course teaches you how to go from a state of either anxiety or worry or reactiveness or anger or fear in an instant into a state of resourcefulness, wisdom, calm. And one of the things I teach in that course is to journal, and not just free write journal or what am I grateful for journal, which is good. The reason why I put that in the course is to cement into your habit as a response, as a reflex, rather than having to think about it kind of way. It gets it to be going into that peaceful, resourceful state to be a reflex. Today, I wanted to talk to you about, not about journaling, but about questions. In the book that I'm working on with title As of Yet Undisclosed, the Trimble Method book, I have a chapter on connection, and this is connection to others. And as a leader personality, how we connect to others, because quite honestly, we just don't. Unless you have a love of people immediately after your leader type personality, you really are a bad communicator. Sorry to tell you, honestly, you probably already know this. Getting back to the connection, the best way to connect with people is through questions, to become curious. Every day, my husband and I have a habit of asking, so yesterday, what was your highlight? And the highlight can be something that's obvious, or it can be something that's so small that you wouldn't have predicted it. Or it could be something that at the time was uncomfortable or maybe seen as a negative, but with reflection from a day later, it becomes a positive, it becomes a highlight, because either we learned something or it revealed something. What occurred made today's decisions easier. Give it a whirl. This is going to go in the book, I think, but I want to test it out on you. If you have a loved one or a partner or a coworker or an employee or a report or a best friend, whatever it is, get into the habit of when you see them. So yesterday, what was your highlight? Or what is your highlight so far today? And it's not a win, and it's not what are you grateful for, and it's not did you have a win today? It is, what was your highlight? Open-ended questions. The answers to the open-ended questions will reveal things that you never expected. With our leader personality type, we have this issue with control, and sometimes we want to fill in the blank before we even ask the question, or we want to play read my mind with people, where the real peace and the real connection with others comes from recognizing their autonomy, recognizing their intelligence, recognizing their past experience, recognizes their evolution. So these open-ended questions of what was your highlight helps to develop that trust that I see you, I recognize you as an individual, and I recognize that you can take responsibility for forming your own life, or in the case of an employee or a report, that I recognize in you that you can handle these situations coming up, that your ideas have value. With a child or a family member, it could be, I recognize that I want your input, and I want us to be collaborative, not that I want to control all the time. So this question, what was your highlight yesterday, might take people by surprise, and they might stutter and stumble a little bit. Well, just sit back, let the silence give them space to think and answer. And don't just jump in after the first sentence. Just sit back. Let them formulate their ideas. And the more you do that, the more they will get used to that, the more they will look forward to your question, or the more that they will see the goodness and the highlights in their own life, which you can be a part of creating. Be well. Bye for now.